Hello, everyone. We are the Matador Marketers. My name is Brian Biodrowski.
My name is Wu.
My name is Joshua Winston.
Hello, my name is Mohammed Hafizul.
And this is our presentation on a pricing and investment dilemma for Polycorp. Next slide. And this is the agenda that we will be talking about today. All right, guys. So to start it off, Polycorp is a company that is faced with a major pricing decision that could affect the firm's profitability and also limit the company's profits for new investments. The problem is that the mining industry is facing a recession, and Polycorp's customers are demanding price cuts for their supplies. This could be a major problem for the company because Polycorp has a reputation for being a major and leading supplier for many mining operations. This gives a chance to other competitors to overtake Polycorp as the leading supplier and possibly putting Polycorp out of business. Next slide, please. All right, so just a little bit of background about the company. It is a private Canadian firm that is located in Ontario, Canada. It is the successor of B.F. Goodrich, who filed for bankruptcy due to not investing in the company itself, thus leading to very poor customer service. The company was then bought out by Peter Sutchins, who saw an opportunity by expanding the business and specializing in other categories of mining. Since then, the company has received multiple awards and has been recognized by magazines for its success and selling high-quality premium mining supplies. Now, the company is faced with a big problem by possibly reducing its prices for its customers. This would limit the company's spending power and would be tough to maintain its high margins. With its competitors already reducing its pricing, Sutchins is faced with a major pricing decision that could possibly put the company out of business. Now I will be passing it to my partner Ung, who will be talking about the company's strategy.
Polycorp strategy. It had realized its strategy. Polycorp focused on four major competencies. Number one, superior innovative products made using the company leading edge technology. Number two, indeed customer knowledge that help Polycorp create customized total solution and superior value for its customer. Number three, talented employee with advanced technical expertise who were empowered to innovate, solve problems, and provide excellent service. Number four, superior always improving manufacturing and quality control processes. Number one, superior products and technology exposed to acid, catalyst, and abrasives through a wide range of temperature. Significant cost saving for customers since large scale mine operation ran 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Insurance that help its customers mitigate their risk arising from impact, corrosion, abrasion, noise, and vibration. Polycorp had 23 active patents and 16 patent applications were pending. Number two, indeed customer knowledge. Focus on knowledging its customer, understanding their needs, and creating value for them. Use its knowledge of customer to enhance customer growth and prosperity. Enable the firm to develop material and products that could be custom designed to meet individual customer requirements. Indeed, customer knowledge enable Polycorp to provide its customer with total customized solutions that increase customer productivity. reduce their maintenance, downtime, and help them solve complex problems. Number 3, talented empower employee. Talented, motivated, and engaged people were at the heart of the company's success. Those advantages of its proximity to the University of Waterloo and other universities to recruit top students to the firm, empower plant employees, and its global network of agents to take action to ensure product quality and performance. Number 4, superior manufacturing and quality control processes. Purchase state-of-the-art equipment to enhance its productivity and manufacturing capacity. Became more design and technology intensive. It developed computer model to simulate the flow of ori slurry through gripping mill. Had its customer optimize their mill design to result in longer mill life, increased throughput, and mill efficiency. In severing in its desire to reduce its environmental footprint through various investments focused on reducing and recycling scrap, using and developing greener input, developing more sustainable products, and reducing energy use. I would like to pass my teammate Mohammed.
So the next thing I would like to talk about is the competition. So they have a lot of competition. For example, like Polymos, and their net worth is $25 million. And there's also like another company called Novaking Corporation, and they are listed as the direct competitors with Polycorp. So just to look at their history, they had the opportunity to purchase the Canadian operation of BF Goodrich in 1996, and they were mainly competing with polymeric protective linings, which were the remaining operations in Michigan. So they were competing with polymeric protective linings for a while. And in 2002 of August, they purchased polymeric protective linings. And the competition ended because they purchased it. And somehow they reunited with these two. And they once became part of BF Goodrich. So in recent times, the company competes in different ways. For example, 80% of the company's exports are in places like Burkina Faso, Ghana, Siberia, and also in Europe. So they have a large market. They are not only competing in Europe, but they are also in places like Africa, Coast. And it shows that their market has grown 27% recently. Next slide, please. So although they are exporting globally and they're competing, Peter Snuckins, the CEO of Polycorp, mentioned that it's hard for them to expand its plant, and it's challenging when compared to something like exporting because it's hard to meet the required resources and money there. So the CEO of Polycorp also mentioned the competition in North America with all of its product isn't expected. And he explains that people don't mine gold like in Chicago or New York City. So he understands that in North America, it's different when compared to West Africa, for example, where mill liners are loaded into trucks and put it on the road. So just because some products of the company isn't expected with the demand in North America doesn't mean most or all of it isn't. For example, its railboat and rail jack system are used by majority North American transit agencies, but not so much somewhere like in Ghana. So they do compete in every level by knowing what is needed, like where is it needed, and depending on the region and the demand, and obviously the economy too. So I'll go ahead and I'll pass it to Joshua, please.
All right. So we'll be going over the recommendations that we think Polycorp should take given their situation. So given the current economic climate and the demands from customers for price cuts, Polycorp will need to consider a few options to maintain its profitability while also satisfying its customers. To execute their long-term strategic plans, Polycorp can choose from any of the following options. They could cut selling prices immediately by 20%, undertake selective price decreases where competition is most fierce, hold the line with current prices so that margins can be maintained, and last, they can increase prices so Polycorp can invest in even better technologies, product innovations, and resources for international expansion. Next slide, please. So cutting selling prices immediately by 20% may satisfy customer demands for lower prices, but it could also significantly impact the firm's profitability and limit funds for necessary new capital investments. While holding the line with current prices to maintain margins may not be sustainable in the long run, especially if the competitors are offering lower prices. An increase in prices could negatively impact the firm's market position and customer loyalty, especially in a recessionary climate environment where customers are looking for price breaks and lower prices. So can you go to the next slide, please? All right, so out of all the options provided, the best option for Polycorp would be to undertake selective price decreases where competition was most fierce. This approach would allow the firm to respond to customers' demands for lower prices while still maintaining profitability. By focusing on competition in specific markets, Polycorp can carefully evaluate where price reductions could have the most significant impact on its market position and its profitability. This approach could also help the firm retain its competitive advantage in markets where it has proprietary technical advances, superior customer knowledge and service, and a favorable reputation. We also recommend that Polycorp explore cost-cutting measures to reduce the firm's expenses without compromising its quality or production capabilities. Polycorp could also consider introducing lower priced product lines with slightly reduced technological advances to cater to price sensitive customers. Polycorp could also consider alternative pricing strategies that will help maintain the firm's profitability while also satisfying demands for lower prices. For example, the firm could offer discounts to customers who purchase in bulk or offer more flexible payment terms that may allow customers to pay over extended periods of time. So by taking action and any of these suggestions, I think will lead to Polycorp's continued success in being the market leader. And that is the end of our presentation. Thank you all.
Thank
you,
you.
Ben.
Thank you.